What's up, y'all? Welcome to the second video for League 6 Demonic Packs. Got a bit of a banger ahead because we finally get into some PVM. I know it's just been so boring doing sealing, but we take on Echo Moxiatl a little bit later, so make sure you watch to the end. Thanks for clicking on the video. Alright, y'all. So after taking transmutation, got a lot of tasks done. Got prayer knocked out in a good spot. Got a lot of crafting experience going on the side. Got some runes. So 99 mage, super easy. But now I have the ability to unlock a new area. And I've been debating this one because it's basically, I originally planned to go Asgarnia. And then, I kind of saw everybody and their mother going to Ronwyn or Wilderness or, Kandarin. However, Kandarin doesn't exactly fit my build since I'm going to be going crossbow and trying to get the King's Barrage. So I thought Asgarnia just because I can do recruitment drive, get a little bit of earlier Herblore XP, and also Chaos Druids are awesome for herbs. And those are in the Taverley dungeon. So I did a little bit of debating back and forth of what I really wanted to do, and I settled on Asgarnia. Despite the bandwagoning of Ronwyn or even the Wilderness as your first area. So we pick Asgarnia, and we're going to see what we can do with it. I'm really excited for it. So after I picked the wonderfully wonderful region of Asgarnia, I just kind of checked the task list, see what I had to do, what was some easy stuff I could knock out, like I'm about to go do a lap of the agility course in Falador, nice and easy. And then we just kind of see what other tasks in the tab we can knock out while we're here. So I went and killed a troll, super easy demonic pack to get, which gets me one step closer to that blind bag capstone. Then we went over to my boy Doric here and brought him some ore, and he blesses us with some nice mining experience to give us a little boost. And then, of course, we had to complete Witch's House to get a huge XP drop for HP to help us get ready for some of that wonderful, delicious PVM. Now, I did have to bandwagon on my relic again and go larceny just because I hate thieving, you hate thieving. We all hate thieving, so this is the only choice. Now, I got a ton of gems, I got 99 thieving, I got a ton of money too, so life's good. Larceny is pretty goated, but we're not going to talk about my farming and rune crafting levels right now, or the herb lore. We're getting there. Now, this one was a long time coming, but I went and got a Steel Dragon on Karamja, which, I waited until I got Earth Surge. I probably could have done it sooner, but, wanted to play it safe. But I got my capstone for Blind Bag, which is huge for the account now and any PVM that I want to do. So, really excited about that one. So, I'm doing the Heart of Darkness to get ready for a Moxiatl. And I can't help but notice that Itzlan isn't really... he's not really saying anything when he does his special. And then I open the chat and I see, oh, it's in the chat. It's not overhead. So I don't know when that got changed, but that was kind of annoying to start off. Also, you should always make sure that you're reading the quest guide for a quest, even if you've done it before, because it might have been a while and you might not remember everything about the quest. Because I went down here, I pulled this lever and was like, I think there's supposed to be a few more levers that I'm supposed to pull. And sure enough, they were all the way back where I missed them on the past 2 levels, so I had to go back after checking the quest guide and go and pull the levers and just waste so much time. So after making sure that we checked the quest guide a little bit more thoroughly, we finished all those puzzles and finally made it to a Moxiatl. So we get ready to turn in the quest and get the bunches of XP and then mentally prepare ourselves to grind out a Moxiatl for however long to get that Echo Orb. Unless you spoon that orb in 2KC and you get to go straight into learning Echo Moxiatl. Now, I didn't know what to expect. I had seen it and I was like, oh yeah, you just, step to the side like every few ticks or something like that. But there's a little bit more to it. It is basically, she fires a projectile where you're standing, and you basically have to step one tile away from it. It can be diagonal, it can be to the left, right, top, bottom, whatever you want to do. And then she'll also fire 2 projectiles at you as her auto attack, and they're magic, so you just have to pray against them, and there's no problem. However, when she does the phase shift, she turns off your prayer, and you just got to remember to turn it back on. I didn't, so I got chunked some damage, but it's okay, we recover. And also, apparently, if you quickly dodge, or if you dodge the attack that targets where you're standing at the last second, or close to the last second, it resets your attack timer. So you can just dodge, attack. So that's why I'm using a Dragon Battle Axe, because it hits hard, even though it's slow. I don't have to worry about it being slow because its attack resets right after I dodge. So super nice. But once the enrage phase hits, things get a little bit harder, as you can see here, because it's every other tick is when it gets thrown. So it has to be dodge, attack, or you die, like that. But it's okay because that's costs nothing. So we get ready and we go again. And then after many trials and tribulations, we have made it to the enrage phase again for the umpteenth time. I don't know. It's been a lot of attempts. Took a while, but eventually I got it. Just look at that. Completely dodging it, no problem. Not actually attacking, but, still kind of figuring it out. But the boss itself is honestly really fun and really satisfying once you get the hang of it. Props to Jagex and whichever mod designed this boss, because it was overall a really fun experience. And, this is why we play leagues, to do some boss encounters that we wouldn't otherwise get to do. And we also get to learn new things. Like, I was having an issue with misclicking the boss, because as you move, the boss moves, so it's kind of easy to misclick it. And so after watching a video of someone doing some PvP, I was like, oh, I should zoom in like that. And then that helped. And so it all paid off, because I just got the Glacial Tomatli, which synergizes wonderfully with Blind Bag. And since I just unlocked a new demonic pack, that also means that I can spec into the 2-handed melee weapon range Echo demonic pack. And that's going to give me even more DPS with my Blind Bag. So going further than that, very exciting. Now I just need to grind out Echo Moxley Auto for the, I think it's Inferno Tech Pottle. And then we're going to start doing some moons and keep making some more progress, which is so exciting. Now, if you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate it. It means a lot that you watched it all the way through. Please like the video, subscribe if you got the time, share it if you'd be so kind, and I'll see you in the next one, which hopefully will make a good bit more progress. I know Leagues is already halfway over. It doesn't feel like it should be, but I guess that's what happens when you can only play for like 1 to 2 hours a day. Really just one. It's really only 1 hour. That's all I have. So that's really cool. But thanks again for watching, and I will see all of y'all in the next one.